2024 was a crazy year. Between the presidential election, bottles of baby oil, Olympics, wars and unrest across the world, tornado movies, a solar eclipse, the collapse of the Baltimore Bridge, crazy hurricanes on the East Coast, and more pushing for impressive yet scary advancements in artificial intelligence. And if you thought all of that was crazy, then you're going to be in for a wild ride through 2025. In the first nearly 2 weeks of the year, we've already had 2 separate terrorist events in the US, yet another raging wildfire across California, and the banning of everyone's favorite doom-scrolling pastime, only for it to come back less than 24 hours later. If this is a taste of what's to come, you can just keep me on the bench this year, coach. I do not want to play. Despite all of the craziness of last year and the past couple weeks, 2024 was probably the most successful time of my life to date. I finally locked down and decided what I wanted to do with my life, graduated high school, and made it to college, all while achieving some of my biggest goals in student organizations on my way out. By the time summer rolled around, I felt on top of the world, and went right into my first semester of college in the following fall. College gave me one of the things I never had a lot of either, that being free time, and really allowed me to lock down and work on these videos as much as I wanted to, especially since I had kind of found my footing over the summer, and that got me here to where I'm at now, after taking an extended winter break from just about everything. Look, I just want to get it out of the way. I never expected to reach over 600 subscribers by the end of the year. Hell, I was shooting for 300, and even then I thought that wasn't realistic. Yet here I am, sitting at that incredibly unfathomable number, something I thought I'd never attain simply because I don't take all of this that seriously. This channel, these videos, they were never meant to be successful, in a career sense I guess. I obviously try all the time to deliver quality, but on my own time and schedule. It's just a hobby and I'm gonna keep it that way. I guess I owe most of my growth to one of my more recent videos where I talked about how Minecraft is more of a medium than a game for 12 straight minutes. That was the one video this year where I really buckled down and tried, and it paid off, breaking over 16,000 views. And the comments on this video were super nice and inspiring, remarking on my quality. Those comments made me realize just how much I like sharing these random thoughts and passions I have with you, strangers of the internet. It also made me realize that there's still a place for content on this platform that takes a couple weeks to make. And yeah, I know there are so many creators out there that could do better than that video in a fraction of the time, but again, for someone of my level of skill and effort, it was rewarding. So I suppose 2024 was kind of my year of realization here on YouTube. The year that made me move from Bed Wars content to these slower, talk-based videos. And it really set me up for thinking ahead to 2025, which I did a fair bit of over the holiday break. And I think I've got the solid direction I want to go with my content in terms of my passions and knowing what grabs the attention of others as well. Obviously, I'm going to keep making videos like the ones I have been, that are deeply talk-based with the modded Minecraft renders in the background. It's a comfortable formula that I've really settled into and allows me to discuss just about any topic in a really relaxed, understanding context. And then there's the videos that take a little bit more effort, like the bigger one I mentioned earlier. I want to dive into content like that too, that basically takes the talks of my regular content, but takes the production up a level and gets more in depth with those subjects. More informational and thought-provoking, if you will. Mix that in with the occasional mod pack, and that's going to consist of my regular schedule. But I don't want to stop there, because there's another medium besides Minecraft that I enjoy too. One that I think can be even more connecting than what my content consists of now. That being virtual reality. Yeah, this is me, moving arms and legs, and yes, I'm in VR chat. You can go ahead and roll your eyes, I wouldn't blame you. Most people that play video games on a flat screen really shrug off VR as a niche that isn't worth their time. And in some ways, they'd be right. The lack of major game releases compared to other platforms, combined with the price to entry, it's not appealing to everyone. I was the same way for a while. But once I did take that step and get my first headset, I saw how wrong I was. This medium allows you to literally embody characters in a game, to experience things firsthand, with immersive experiences like Half-Life Alyx or something like Bone Lab, a crazy physics-based impressive example of the capabilities VR can offer. And then the other half of it, the social aspect with games like VR chat. If you're able to get around the stigmas of the game and find the right people in the game anyways, it's such a worthwhile experience. I've literally had some of the most meaningful conversations in this game. Just walking into a beautiful world, sitting in front of a campfire, a mirror, a city street, or what literally appears to be the edge of the universe, and just talking about anything, only to likely never see that stranger you were talking to again. In the right context anyways, it can literally inhibit some of the most human conversations you can have. But I won't get too far into that, as I plan on making a few videos on VR and each of my favorite games and experiences inside of it. No matter what though, Minecraft will always be my main platform, my medium of choice. Likely, it'll be the one game and media that will always be in my life. We don't know what this year has to offer, especially with how rough of a start it's been. What I do know though is that as long as we approach it with a little optimism, it can't be too terrible. I'm not much of a goal setter. I never have been. So you could call this my guidelines, I guess. At least for where I want to get here on this channel. This video could get 5 views, or it could get 500. Who knows? No matter what, this hobby means the world to me, and I'm certainly in it for the long haul. So while I might want to ride the bench through 2025, I know I'll never get ahead unless I go out and play a little, and hopefully you feel the same. Whether it's a touchdown, home run, or a goal, I hope the rest of this year serves you right. I can't wait to share my time with you all. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.